oscillators and basically play chords, intervals, melodies, and also control the time sample rate of your output. So my motivation behind this system was to create an instrument where the user basically inputs his own voice, and that whole thing becomes an instrument. So it doesn't have to be like really a musical instrument. The user doesn't have to be a singer or anything. You just have to speak in the system, and that whole audio signal becomes the instrument. So yeah, that was my basic motivation, so that it's literally anybody can use it. And then the user has control over harmonic intervals, melodic things, and even different scales. So the user can choose between minor scales, major scales, a blues scale, and that can be further expanded. Alright, so implementation is very simple. You give an output to the mic, the input audio gets looped, then it goes into vocoder system, which implements the FFT function of max. Then that vocoder is attached to 4 sawtooth oscillators, like I said, and those oscillators are also controlled to 4 different keyboards, and the pitch can be changed of those oscillators. And then I have radio group to switch between different scales of music. And yeah, the output is basically, it's a vocoder system. Controls are very basic again. The first knob is for the chords, so you have all the 7 chords in a scale, depending on the scale you choose. Then you have melody, all the 7 notes on the scale. And then you have the audio playback rate, so basically you can shorten your sample, you can increase your sample rate, or just give it a stutter effect. Second control is just you can switch between a major scale, a minor scale, and a blues scale. I'll give you a quick demo now. Yeah, so this is what the system looks like. This is the first control where you can switch between scales. This is your chord control, this is your melody control, and this is your playback rate, right? So you record a live input, which I'm going to do right now. Hopefully it's not going to pop. Yeah, what?
The live game?
No, I've put it, I mean it's quite low. I don't think it's going to. I'll stick with it. Alright, so now I'm going to record an audio into it. This is a test of my system. Alright. This is a test of my system. So, you can switch between chords from this loop.
This is a test of my
Play a melody over it.
This is a test of my system. This is a test of my system. This is a test of my system.
Change the
This is a
rate.
test of my. This is a test. This is a test. This is a this. This is a test of my
Switch
system.
between scales.
This is a test of my system. 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 This is a test of my system.
That's about it.
This is a test of my system.
Yeah, I want to hear the blues.
This is a test of my system. This is a test of my
It
system.
didn't get implemented that well.
My system.
It's minor
This is
blues.
a test of my system. This is a test of my system. This is a test of my system.
It sounds more like an augmented scale.
This is a test of my.
Yeah, so it's basically a very musical interface, and it's just like for having fun, not really something super huge or something, but just like you fill in audio input and you get a vocoded sound which you can change. And this the scale part can definitely be expanded with more scales, and You can, so right now my root is A in all the scales. You can simply define that by changing this value on all the 3 keyboards, or I can create just one master thing for that, and you can change your root from A to any note.
So does it play the same melody each time?